Hey, Rays here, gonna give you another code of the achievement guide. We'll be going for the achievement called Blade Bearer and Connoeer for defeating Blade Bearer and Connoeer in the Crypt Spire. Now I'm just gonna go over my weapons real quick. The Assassin Sickle, usual Queen's Claw, Isis is for blood code, some stamina boost, a little bit of health boost. I got two of these I-Core ones on here from people, and I would say I have to get to these all over to be able to use these on a certain blood code as well. Some moves as well up here to have. Always prevent your partner. This to countermeasure. Now, I highly recommend you have some kind of flame resistance, ice resistance, and hasten and cleansing light. Be able to dash around to be able to actually be able to get some damage while being able to heal a little bit and having resistance to both of them since they are fire and ice. Now you get the ice resistance from Mia and you get the fire resistance from Emily. Now if you want, you can go and do the Eos's, and she has a resistance for all elements. You can use that one as well. I recommend having at least one of these combos, either the ice and fire or Eos's resistance to all. That way you can actually take the damage from them without being one-shotted. The difference in this fight is significant. Now you're going to want to focus on one or the other, and from time to time I do change up my weapons. I use the sickle on the big guy because he is slower, and this thing does some pretty good damage and obviously is slower as well. But it's a good pace for slow versus slow. You can get some good hits on him. Make sure you get behind him. Whenever you see him do that little arm pump, you might want to back out the way because he's going to blast the area around him. So just be prepared for that every single time, just to dash back out the way. I love to have the hasten on for the fact that you can dash back further distances to be able to avoid blasts like that. And the cleansing light will be able to give you some negate for the damage taken. So make sure you try to either use the sickle's charge ability to get some I-Core back fast, or just build them by attacking normally, and make sure you keep these buffs on at all times. Countermeasure is a good one to have on for when you're dashing around. If you actually perform the dodge perfectly, you'll be able to have a little ball in the ground that will blast next to him. And I only have a couple other things for like the ice to blast them from I-Core from time to time, and a fire ability to blast them from time to time. I'm not sure if elemental damage is a thing for them to take more damage, the ones that they're possibly weakened to. I tried it and I was just going for whatever, you think that would be a common sense thing, but I'm not sure if it really does anything. I'm just doing it because it's what makes sense most games. From that, you're just gonna want to, like I said, focus on one at a time. You might want to change up only when your partner's attacking the same one as you and the other one starts attacking you. That's when you're gonna want to probably switch it up. And I end up probably fighting her with the sword because she is a faster paced melee type, so I use my sword on her to get around her and get some faster hits to get some I-Core built up faster. Now it's going to be really annoying this whole entire fight. It took me quite a long time and a lot of deaths. You might want to change your partner if you can't get your partner to work out for you very well. You always experiment around with that as well, so keep that in mind. And as always, whenever your partner's got them distracted, it's a good time to get a few hits on them as well. Cast some spells, get back and heal up, whatever you gotta do. Also, as always, make sure you save some I-Core to revive your partner if you want to be able to survive this. Reviving your partner is pretty much key in any of these fights, because once they go down, especially in this fight, you are not going to make it unless you have some OP character. There is definitely almost zero chance of succeeding in the fact that you lose your partner in this fight. Do your best, stay alive, dodge around. Their abilities are, as always, for most bosses, they have charge abilities, they have ranged attacks. Right there you see that attack is her charge ability with that sword. It's pretty nasty. Just make sure you get out the way if you ever see her build up a little bit of a strike, and you're going to want to roll back, especially if you have hasten on, able to get some distance further. Good luck with this fight, and you'll be able to predict the patterns in no time as long as you just keep focusing on what they're doing. She has some pretty nice attacks as well. Like I said, I've been trying to cast some spells at distance and remain vigilant at all times and get some cheap dashing attacks in there when you can. With a sickle to gain some I-Core, and then switch it back up with a sword if you want to get in some fast combos. Now, the achievement's a little bit laggy at the end of this video here, but it does eventually pop at some time. Some of these achievements are a bit laggy in the game if you haven't noticed that by now, so just be patient and most of them will pop in time. Alright guys, good luck as always, and thanks for watching. Make sure you hit a like and subscribe for me as well. I'd appreciate that, and I will have more Yakumo achievement guides for you soon.